Hi, I'm Gary, and I just got here. Today I'm at the church parking lot here in Marysville, Ohio, and I brought back the P51 Mustang. We did take one day off from it, but I couldn't stay away from it too long and want to fly it again. Having just a great time with it. And if you guys like my videos, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell because I'll be flying out here every day live, 365 days this year, no matter what that weather's doing. Let's get some flying done. Alright, remember my hat today and some sunglasses. The sun's out, not much wind, I don't see the trees moving at all, so it should be decent. Arm that ESC. Alright, here we go. Straight as an arrow, man. Woo-wee! That was beautiful. So I went and looked at one of those Flex Innovations Mambas, and I think I'll be getting it Thursday or Friday this week. Told the guy I'm gonna take it. I didn't take the money with me to buy it, and so I think I'm gonna wait until payday this weekend and pick that up, and I'll be flying it this weekend. It has something called the Crow feature. I don't know if you guys seen that, but there's ailerons on both wings because it's a biplane, and it has something called the Crow feature, and that's where the four ailerons go in opposite directions to slow the plane down when you're trying to land. So I'm excited to try that. This is a 3S version, so I guess it has to do with what size motor is on the plane. And I'm sure it's going to be plenty. You know, should fly really nice. I brought 2 packs with me tonight so I can get a couple flights in. But that Mamba, it's 3S, so the batteries that I've been using with this plane should work just fine with it. Might not last as long. I think he was saying it's really only about a 3-minute flight. But it should be an exciting 3 minutes. That sun feels good. It's not too hot, but it is warming up, so it's going to be a little bit warmer this weekend, what the weatherman was saying at least. Keeping that landing gear up. The airplane's not quite as pretty from the bottom side. We're flying half throttle. Lots of control. handling really well. This wind is perfect, so I'm definitely going to fly both packs today. A little bit too much correction at the end. Pull back and it's got a little jerk to it. Keep practicing, I'll get it eventually. Been looking at pictures that the douches have been posting on Facebook. They're in Brazil for an event down there, and they've been flying some really beautiful airplanes. And friend was looking at my friend Matt's collection, and he's got some nice looking planes. Trying not to be jealous. Just setting goals, as they say. This airplane still looking good. I haven't dinged it yet. And she's flying like she's still new. Super happy with that. That was a pretty good loop. Real happy with that one. This one's for my buddy Anthony. It wasn't beautiful, but I got her done. He's always asking for that outside loop. I'll get better, but hopefully I'll get a sport plane that makes it look cool soon. I do have I need to get some work done on that S-Spot and get it back out here. And then my buddy Matt actually gave me a OMP, Ohio Models Products or something like that. Yak 55. That's the one with the curved tail on it. And I was back, they were selling a lot of those there for a while, and I was wanting one pretty bad, and I didn't have the money at that time, and then they quit making them. I was like, oh no. And he had one that he ripped the landing gear off of, and he gave it to me last night, so I gotta fix that. But after that, I'll have my own. Super happy about that. I don't know if you guys can see it out here, but there's a balloon in the air. I'm doing a little bit of throttle management to try and extend the flight a little bit. I think it's working. The radio's already told me the 5 minutes were up, so we're doing good. LiPo alarm's in there. I noticed on the comments from the last video that some people don't like the sound of the LiPo alarm. But I'm going to tell you that if you want to get longer flights and you don't want to ruin your batteries, you're going to use them. And that way you can end your flight before you get them discharged so far that it ruins them. And you're not stuck doing like 5-minute flights or doing a lot of testing. And then if you do all that testing for your flight times and then the batteries get old, and you'll still run them over and ruin them early. So was almost a good one. Just a little bit of an up right at the end of the roll. A big barrel roll. Lots and lots of fun today. You don't get too many days like this. This is almost perfect. It's so beautiful out. The sun feels good. It's not too hot. It's no wind, hardly at all. I mean, I can't feel anything. So this would have been perfect. My buddy Dean has a jet he's been wanting to do, and right now would have been perfect, but he didn't say anything today. He was going to do it yesterday, and then his kids had soccer, so he couldn't make it out here when I was coming out. He's got a ducted fan jet that I'm excited to see fly. We tried it once, and I think it was having trouble with the landing gear staying out. Ooh, nice big loop. My buddy Dean, who's got the jet, he actually has a hot air balloon and flies it. I'm assuming we call it a flight. It's in the air. In fact, a while back I was here and getting ready to fly, and I seen him actually land it. I didn't know it was him, but he told me that where he was at, and I was like, oh yeah, well I sat there and watched him land before I got my airplane out. Man, this thing is so much fun to fly. Somebody's wanting to get a hold of me. When you hear that bottle cap, that's me getting text messages. I don't get too many of them, so I never turn my sound off. Today it sounds like I should have. Almost mowing the grass over there. Nice and low. I was thinking about doing touch and go, but it never got low enough, and I wasn't trying to slow down too much. Let's see if I can get it from this end. You can hear the wheels making vibration sounds from the touch at a little bit higher speed. Oh. and take it back around. And we'll land it from the right to the left here. Well, let's take it back around. That was a little bit rough. I can slow it down more than that before I get ready for the landing. Well, I'm too far again. Let's try it one more time. Well, little bounce, but not too bad. I'll take it. We'll bring it back over here. Nice. That was a lot of fun. I'll put another battery in on after the video. Take it up again. If you guys like my videos, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell. Hate for you guys to miss it live. There's always a bunch of great people on there chatting it up during the video. And I want to say hi to all of you guys. And I appreciate all the comments when people go back and watch it later. If you guys don't mind, give me a thumbs up. All the activity you guys do on my channel is helping me, and I do appreciate all the support. And as always, I'm Gary, and I just got here.